has a wealth of cities with walkable downtowns and exceptional shops for all tastes and interests. One of Oakland County's finest walkable shopping cities is the city of Birmingham. And here to give us the scoop on all the shops is Erika Bassett from the Birmingham Shopping District. Erika, thank you for joining us today.
Hi, thank you. It's been a while, and I'm happy to be back on the show.
Yeah, good to have you back with us. So the last time we spoke to you, we also spoke about some things going on in the Birmingham Shopping District. That was in some of the colder months of the year. So as we slowly make our way toward the end of the COVID-19 pandemic, hopefully, but at the very least into a maybe less severe era of the COVID-19 pandemic, how are things changing in the Birmingham Shopping District? Particularly, how is traffic changing and staffing for these businesses?
Yeah, well, it's certainly nice to see people out and about again. I mean, it was such a big change from just about a year and a half, 2 years ago. So we're seeing a lot of foot traffic. Our businesses have been really busy, both for shopping and dining. I guess as anywhere, there is sometimes a challenge in finding employees, but they're able to work their way through that. And it's really just been bustling, which happens, like you mentioned, with the warmer months. So people are interested in getting out and about again. And the wonderful thing about Birmingham is that everything is so walkable. So whether you're coming down to browse the shops or to dine outdoors, it's really just a great place to come and be outside and walk around. So we're seeing just that added foot traffic through these nice weather months so far.
Knowing that this time of the year is so critical to these businesses, it's their highest traffic time of the year. People love to go to Birmingham from Oakland County and from surrounding areas coming into the county to go to these shops to explore everything that Birmingham has to offer. And so during the pandemic, for safety purposes, so many cities, especially with walkable downtown areas like Birmingham, were providing that additional access to city space, sidewalks, sometimes the streets, to expand outdoors during regular business. Is that something that's going on in Birmingham again this year, something that's been discussed about possibly putting into effect in Birmingham to really give that momentum to these businesses as they're getting to a point that's been arguably the greatest potential, having the greatest potential that we've seen in years because of COVID-19?
Yeah, we're certainly, as a city and also as a shopping district, doing all we can to support our businesses. As you mentioned, many of the businesses down here are locally owned. That's both restaurants and, our retailers. So we definitely are trying to work with them and do all that we can to allow for, for them to utilize that outdoor space. Many of our restaurants already have outdoor patios, and if you've been down here at all in the last couple of weeks, you can see that those are open in full force. Some of our restaurants actually have sort of an in-out space, and then also we have a rooftop space at one of our restaurants. So people really enjoy that outdoor dining, and it's nice to see that starting to come back. As far as retail, most of the retailers are indoors, but you'll find in the warmer months, retailers love to pop their doors open and just have traffic go and the nice airflow. So it's really a wonderful time to be down here. And of course, we're doing everything we can to support these businesses as they need it.
And one of the great things about Birmingham that I really enjoyed in the times I've visited it during the pandemic, I went down there to watch a couple of games at one of the bars with a couple of friends of mine. And what was great is you had free parking available in many of the parking garages. Is that something, even on a limited time basis, that's going to continue on as we go forward to give some of that opportunity for people to take some time and really explore all of that downtown area, or as much of it as possible, without being worried about, I have to go back and refill my meter?
Sure. And that's always something that we've tried to support our visitors with. So Birmingham downtown has 5 municipal structures. And in those structures, we always offer the first 2 hours of free parking. So you can come, drive in, pick the structure that's closest to the area that you're dining or shopping in. And then your first 2 hours is free. So if you head back before then, there's nothing that you pay. But if you decide to stay longer, which we hope that you do, it's just $2 per hour after that. So, and I believe the maximum is $10. So Birmingham, parking is very affordable. And as I mentioned, we do have those 5 structures that are really conveniently located throughout our downtown. But we also do offer metered parking throughout downtown. That's affordable as well. That does not have the free first 2 hours, but it is affordable and it's more for short-term parking. And then of course on Sundays, parking is always free. So city parking at meters and in those structures is free all day. So, Sunday's a great time. We have our farmers market on Sunday. If you want to come down, stay a while, play at the park, walk around, it's a great time to explore.
And we talked about some of the restaurant institutions there that are independently owned, that are unique to Birmingham. One of those, Dico Daos, a classic Irish pub, underwent some renovations recently. Can you tell people about what those renovations are and how that's added to the experience of this pub in downtown Birmingham?
Yeah, so Dico Daos has been in downtown Birmingham for over 25 years, and they're really a beloved establishment for both locals and then even people coming from a little bit further away. They are a traditional Irish pub, so when you enter the front, you've got that whole kind of darker wood Irish feel, and it's really unique. But then about a few years ago on the back, they added the Dow, which is a more modern space. There's outdoor dining back there, fire pits. It's really a great atmosphere. And then most recently, they're finishing up a renovation on the front facade, and that includes a fireplace as well, some outdoor seating, and it looks really great. So that's something that if you haven't been to Dico Daos recently, you'll definitely want to pop in because they've got a lot going on there. And of course, they have that food and the Irish food, and then of course the craft beer selection that people have loved for years and years. And they are locally owned as well.
Yeah, it's a really fun place to go if you're a Michigan State athletics fan, to go view some of their away games during the football season. I do that pretty often with some friends down there. Always a great experience at one of Birmingham's finest institutions. Also going on in Birmingham this summer. It begins in just a couple of weeks on June 10th. The popular movie night series at Booth Park is returning. Tell our audience about what they can expect at this year's festivities and the return of the event. Any differences this year versus in the past?
No, we're actually really excited to, have these movie nights return this year. We were able to do a couple at the end of the summer last year, but we'll be able to do our full event series, which includes 4 movie nights, each in June, July, August, and September this summer. So we're looking forward to that. They are held at Booth Park outside. So again, one of the great things about Birmingham, we have such beautiful outdoor spaces, and we're able to host all of our events, or most of them, outdoors. So movie nights starting on June 10th will be featuring Sing 2, and families should plan to arrive at Booth Park around 6:30 p.m. for pre-show entertainment. And there's giveaways and sponsor tables. And then new this year, we actually have a large new LED screen that we'll be showing the movies on, and we'll be able to start them earlier. So movie times start at 7:30 p.m., which is great for families, especially with younger kids. So the movie nights, as I mentioned, will run June through September. So you'll definitely want to check our website. It's allinbirmingham.com/events to see that event calendar and all of those movie nights. So, just moving on to even July, we're featuring Home Alone, which is our Christmas in July theme. August will feature Moana. And then in September, we'll feature Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. So it's a good range of movies for, all ages, very family friendly. And we really look forward to welcoming everyone to Booth Park to enjoy these movies outdoors this summer.
And so what are the times on these events? Because, of course, in the summer, it's lighter, later. So when do these movies begin being shown in Booth Park?
Yeah, so 6:30, you should plan to arrive at Booth Park at 6:30 p.m. for that pre-show entertainment. Which varies depending on, which movie we have. So you can find that information on our website. And then also, we have that LED screen this year. So we'll actually be starting the movie at 7:30 p.m.
We're joined by Erika Bassett, PR Specialist with the City of Birmingham and the Birmingham Shopping District, joining us on the Oakland County Megacast. More information can be found on their website, allinbirmingham.com. That's allinbirmingham.com. More information on their shops, on dining options, on certain services you can get in downtown Birmingham, what to do, places you can visit, more information for businesses, and of course, information on all their events, including their movie night series at Booth Park all throughout the summer with entertainment beginning at 6:30 p.m. allinbirmingham.com is the website, allinbirmingham.com. And so earlier this month, in May, marked the return of the Birmingham Farmers Market. Tell us about the excitement that's going to be there this summer and the variety of vendors that people can experience and can, of course, shop with at Birmingham's Farmers Market.
Glad you actually asked about that because we are celebrating our 20th season this year at the Birmingham Farmers Market. It's been a community tradition for so many years, and many of our vendors have actually started with us 20 years ago at the market. So it's really fun to see the relationships that they've built with the community. And then, of course, we have new vendors that join us each year. But we have about 35 vendors each week, and they sell just so many different items, but locally grown produce. Everything is locally grown, Michigan grown. We have organic meats and eggs, artisan cheeses, baked goods, including homemade breads, cookies, really anything that you could enjoy. And then we also have vendors that offer garden plants, unique floral bouquets, and just many other wonderful pots and plants for your porches and gardens. In the late summer, one of the things that's a favorite is the fresh roasted corn. So when that becomes in season, more like August, September, that's always a favorite. We have the corn roasters there every week. And if you're not familiar with our market, it is an outdoor market. And so each week we have live music, we have a kids zone with crafts and activities for the kids. And then we also have several food trucks with both sweet and savory options. So you can grab lunch while you're there. And then new this year, on the second Sunday of each month, we have a fitness activity starting at the top of the hour. And that'll be hosted by one of our local gyms. So if you haven't been to the farmers market, or if you have been and it's been a while, I recommend, coming back this year because we really have a lot planned. And the market runs every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. And that's May through October. And that is located in downtown Birmingham at Public Parking Lot 6, which is at 660 North Old Woodward Avenue, right across from Booth Park in downtown Birmingham. So if you want to come down, even bring the kids, they can participate in Kids Zone while you shop at the market. And then you can even head over to Booth Park or grab something at one of the restaurants for lunch. It's a great way to spend a Sunday. And that information can also be found on our website, allinbirmingham.com/farmersmarket.
Allinbirmingham.com is their website for more information on the farmers market, on other events, and all their shops and dining options in downtown Birmingham. We're joined by Erika Bassett, PR specialist with the city of Birmingham, and in particular the Birmingham Shopping District, joining us on the program. And so any other upcoming events that people should be looking forward to or looking for more information in the coming days and weeks if they're interested in exploring everything Birmingham has to offer this summer?
Yeah, so again, you can see everything on our a couple of events that I think people would really enjoy. So Day on the Town is on Saturday, July 30th, and that's the biggest sidewalk sale of the year. We typically have over 65 retailers that participate in that, and it's just a great day to come out and enjoy wonderful deals, fun entertainment. It's good for all ages, but if you love to shop, that's definitely a great event that you'll want to mark your calendar for. That runs 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. And during that day, we typically have free parking in the structures. So you don't have to worry about that time limit or anything. Just come park and enjoy the day with us. And then, of course, the Woodward Dream Cruise is always a big event in this general area. And we have a Birmingham Cruise event that will be happening on August 20th alongside the Woodward Avenue Dream Cruise from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And then the city of Birmingham offers the In the Park Summer Concert Series, and that is happening in Shane Park every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. starting mid-June, and that runs through August. And actually the website's a little different for that one, but that information can be found at bhamgov.org/summerconcerts.
And
then
yep. Please
go ahead. I was just going to say the other two events can be found on our website, the allinbirmingham.com.
The two websites are bhamgov.com and allinbirmingham.com for more information on everything happening in Birmingham, in the shopping district, and in the city proper. All those can be found on their websites. Erika, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for having me.